Hey internet, it's Yasu. I'm a cinematographer and gaffer, so that kind of means I'm the guy who works with cameras and lights on movie sets. And today we are watching the Circe Saga. I know the music, but I've never seen any of the animations, so I want to highlight some of those. I think it's going to be great. And if you have suggestions for the next saga, the Underworld Saga, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, let's hop into it. The first one is Puppeteer by Gigi. Going back to them. Let's check it out, see what they bring to the table. Ooh, I love the colors. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Ooh, the old shoulder of Eurylochus is pretty great. And then the reverse of Odysseus. It may break the 180, but not a big deal.
Until it is said I cannot rest. Captain, you really gotta make sure this island is secure. But Captain, there's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure. Okay.
Ooh, I love that overhead. Ooh, I love that overhead. I know it's not the most complex overhead. I just think it really elevates how small they are in this case, right? I mean, this could be like Cersei looking over them, right? And these small little puppets to her. I guess you see what I did there. No, I love that. That's great. That's great. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
Sorry, I just got that was great. I mean, that was a good sequence. But I was distracted by the leaves, which are just a constant, right? They're on a different layer than the rest of the scene, which really just confused me for a second. I was like, what's going on? Like I'm gonna put a circle here. Follow this leaf as I go through the scene. Like I love it. It adds some amazing depth to the scene. But it really drew me out from the scene, right? Because they're moving differently than everyone else.
What happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
And Odysseus's face, oh my gosh. I do love the parallel here, right? It's kind of like mirroring that shot I was talking about earlier, the overhead. This is that woman. Oh boy. No, that's great. That's great build up. I love it. And then up. That's great. And then Odysseus's face is even better. I love it.
She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
Ooh.
Welcome to the best part of your life.
Having that filter disappear when Cersei comes on is so good. I love it.
I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat.
So that pig looks yes. That pig looks mighty interesting, not gonna lie. That's a good detail, GG, not gonna lie. That's a very good pig. Yeah.
I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past.
she had cast a spell.
And your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and grow
last.
now.
That's so sick.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid to live.
She turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed
That's
them.
pretty terrifying, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't.
Oh, did the colors change?
Look at how we've lost.
I'm pretty sure the colors changed to be more of a yellow and orange versus a white and purple. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm just blind. Uh, I'm just stupid. It happens.
Lost it all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about
The
the
back.
men we have left before they're
The
gone.
fourth dimensional leaves are back.
Let's
No.
just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run. Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had
Ooh,
to say.
that's a cool detail.
I can only hope you do the same. I can hear her still,
No one will find
and her voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be?
That was such a cool way to transition from Euryclus and Odysseus to Circe. Like having it fade through the background from one to another. I love that. That was beautiful.
I can hear her still,
No one will find
and her voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and I,
Will you choose to leave?
their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
She's a
Yeah.
clever witch.
That was insanely smooth. Oh my gosh, dude. That would be a fun shot to do on one of my sets, dude. Following the movement of the hand across the table, dolly over, right? So we're dollying over a little bit, following the movement of Circe. Then we head up, following the hand up to whoever the actor would be. That would be an amazing shot. Oh my gosh. Tough, but it'd be worth it. And then, Circe does the goofy little dance here. Because why not?
I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
She's a
Yeah.
clever witch,
This is the
and
price.
she's hard to
Ooh,
slay.
ooh.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits.
We draw the
Oh my
line.
gosh!
Play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all
That match cut back and forth between the two shots is crazy. That's so good. So of course that's a GG spinning shot, but match cutting between the two of them, right, is so genius. I am impressed, GG. I am so impressed.
we paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
That was beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then next on the list, we've got Wouldn't You Like by Jimena again. Looking forward to it. Jimena did Storm, I believe, right? Yeah, I think so. And these color beautifully, so I wonder if color's gonna come in when some mysterious individual does. Anyways, I love this shot. This is a low angle looking up. I think this is supposed to be like this is observational, right? Like we're looking at Odysseus from like a hidden way. It's beautiful. I love it. Again, keeping that trend is nice.
I must say,
And there's a man.
what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Circe's not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention.
Oh, there's the color.
Afraid to send a message.
Ooh, it pops in. Beautiful.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours.
I think it's cool having the yellow and the purple tones coming together. Kind of like I see it as the yellow being Circe, right? That's the power of Circe, kind of overpowered on top, and then we have purples, which is Hermia in this case, from the bottom, rooting up, trying to like claw out. And the design for Hermes is beautiful. I think there's something about keeping the eye covered to show that this guy is a little, unpredictable. He's not. You don't know his true motives, what I'm trying to say. And once again, the eyes are the winter of the soul, so having those covered means you don't know what this guy's true intention is. And that's a beautiful detail.
You can be hurt or you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal. And up on her plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to haunt ya when you take her on alone. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the
Oh my gosh, the use of colors as like, the gradient is beautiful. I'm a sucker for good color. I've spent way too long making LUTs for my films so they look like beautifully in contrasty kind of a vibe. And seeing these beautiful animators make these beautiful gradients, giving them nice colors, beautiful. I love it.
magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Oh, oh, here in the roots of this flower that lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest.
Okay, Jimena.
Your creation, all you
Okay, Jimena, first the storm shot of Odysseus, and then this one. You got something going on there. I'm not gonna say, but you can connect some dots.
needs imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
I'm gonna be honest, I was jamming too hard. That lighting makes no sense. I'm not gonna talk about it. That lighting has no source light, but I'm not gonna talk about it. And Jimena has an amazing way of making Hermes both the most goofy character and one of the most intimidating characters I've seen in animatics so far. I mean, they're just goofing off, man. I love it. Oh yeah, no, I forgot about the lighting that makes no sense. Yeah, I forgot about it. Technically, it does make sense, right? Okay. So let's see. So looking at this, the light source needs to be like here kind of a thing, right? Because we have some like light leaking over here. We have a little bit under here from, the lip. We got the big one here. We have a little bit here. None on the house for some reason. Ignore that. And we got some here, but in like a tiny bit of blood over there. Then nothing back here, which is fine. I get the point that Jimena's trying to go here. It's trying to draw attention to the house. But it hurts my soul, man. Oh, that hurts my soul. The light source is definitely the sun, probably. So obviously, if we were doing this in person, we'd set up like a flag here to block sunlight coming this way, and down here, and up here. So we'd have to have like only. So I'm going to draw a light so I can show you more what I'm talking about. So usually people use tungsten lights just because they can give it the most cleanest look without any color seeping. Because in LED lights, color is not raw like it is in tungsten. Sometimes there's greens or purples or other colors that aren't getting absorbed as much, so they're not projecting as well, and it throws off the look of the scene. So they're definitely using tungsten light. And then for that scene, right, we got the building here high. So we'd have to have a flag. Flags are these big. So technically speaking, this would be a solid flag, right? Because it would be all the way filled in with this like nice black cloth that's fire redundant, so you don't catch on fire. For that scene, to not light up the trees over here, you'd have to have basically flags on all sides minus the far side, so we can get some of that fill light on the house. And then also on lights, we have these things called barn doors. They're basically the flaps you see on the outside of lights. You can bend these in or whatever, kind of like cut the light. So you need to use a combination of those here, cut off the light entirely from one side of the scene. But since the source light is the sun, you couldn't do that for any of that. Oh yes, of course, the forest is cutting the sun. That's not how that works. Sorry, I go crazy with lighting, and I can't help it. Let's finish off Jimena's beautiful animation.
Hermes, thank you. Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
He's just a little goofball, man. Ooh, and one last color change is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay, so this next animation is done for by Ani Falama. Heck yeah, I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. Already, I mean, these are the beautiful wide of Circe's palace. It's very detailed, so I wonder if that's gonna be the vibe that Flama does, is like these very detailed shots. Actually, there's a lot of movement already. That caught me off guard. And a
Lady of
nice
the
tilt up.
palace,
Mwah.
sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
Okay, first of all, beautiful. 38 seconds in, and there's so much going on. I love all the movement. It really like keeps the audience engaged. Movement, which of course includes a lot of, heads up. We got a lot of whip hands. I've noticed a lot of them, like a lot of like moving the canvas quick to get to another scene, kind of looking like it's the part of the same scene. Beautiful, and just a lot of just hands in general. Like here, with panning Odysseus's way. I guess technically it should be a dolly, technically, because it was not either way. A lot of like pans and camera moves going the opposite way of Odysseus's movement, obviously. More panning and I mean, movement's insane. I love this. These are stuff that you'd see in actual films.
Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you, and you're done for. Boy, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your
First of all, this shot is beautiful, right? It's technically speaking an over the shoulder, right? I mean, I guess technically it's not over the shoulder. It'd be a cowboy because it's at the waist of the person to the left. But it's beautiful nonetheless. I also love the way symbolically how Cersei was already tall as heck. She's already towering over Odysseus, but now she's even taller. It's beautiful.
scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay,
Ooh.
fine.
And then having her get to basically the same level as Odysseus is beautiful, honestly. I love it. I love it.
Yes, but regardless.
You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ignoring the cool clash, I love the fact that Circe here has eyelights, right? Look, if you look there, Han. Editor me, put some circles over the eyes. Thank you. So look here, Circe has highlights, maybe because this is her true intentions, kind of thing. This is the truth. While Odysseus doesn't have any because he's trying to be cunning, like he always does. But he's not being entirely truthful. And then the moment that, the nymphs go away, they're gone. No more highlights. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I gotta see the massive clash that I saw a glimpse of.
To protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done.
That's pretty
for.
sick.
Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
First of all, having Odysseus' being conjured up being the thing he's like despises the most at this point in time, the Cyclops is beautiful. And of course, Circe with the Chimera. The beautiful fight sequence, dude. It's so dynamic. And then, of course, having Odysseus be the one to slit the throat is great. And it falls down in front of Circe, giving some good, again, depth to the scene.
You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
Show that? Am I allowed to show that on YouTube? Anyways, let me edge this real quick. Don't no, stop it. That was basically full breast, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. And of course, to end it out, once again continuing the last one for no reason. No particular reason. Yeah, no particular reason why I want to choose that one. No way. Let's see how Honeyflama ends this beautiful saga.
I'm not sure I follow.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing to burn.
Who's to say with the mistakes I've made?
Give me a second. I'm still shocked that we basically have full breast on YouTube, and it's good. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. Not in the way that you think, though. That's weird. I'm shocked. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, going back. They got some good narrative storytelling of are you willing to burn and light the fire, blah blah blah, that stuff. While looking at the fires, that's a good way to show that, I guess. It's an overhead shot tracking the motion of Circe. Once again, the highlights are gone for both of them. I don't know. And then when Circe is being Circe, the color comes back only for Odysseus to break that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm scared.
Will be the
Think
last
of your
mistakes I
past.
ever made.
Don't break when
There is so much power, but there's no puppet here.
This is the price
I'm
we pay
just
love.
on
There is
Okay, shock. Okay. First of all, this is a nice shot. It's very fluid, right? Using smear frames, right? More or less to give motion without actually having too much motion of the fight between them. There's multiple ways you can do this. Obviously, you want to risk having bad quality, but you want to get the look on set. You would increase the shutter speed. You'd also do it afterwards with a motion blur effect. But it's beautiful. I love it. It's very smooth. It's kind of to track sometimes, right? I feel like it's a little messy, which is the point. I get it. But sometimes it may just draw your attention away from the scene. Kind of like that one scene in One Piece, like the if I guess spoiler. What I'm gonna probably put a timestamp if you want to skip this section if you don't believe it. But I also want to talk about it real quick. So this scene of Luffy, right? It's beautifully animated, right? I love it. It's spectacular. But it's so chaotic, kind of like the scene with Oniflama here, where so much movement's happening that it's hard to keep track of what's actually happening. Which, again, I like it. I think it looks amazing. But some audience people, some of the, people watching the video, watching the anime, watching whatever, may be turned off because of how. I'm not making a joke there. Don't take that out of context. A lot of the audience would be turned off by the lack of clear frames. That's I'm only 45 seconds into this and I've been talking for too long. Let's get into this now.
so much power, but there's no puppet here.
this is the price
I'm
we pay
just
love.
on
And the cut to the inverted colors is great here.
So much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't.
Ooh. Is this gonna have highlights here?
Back at home,
He does!
my wife waits for
He
me.
does!
She's my
Let's
everything,
go!
my Penelope, and she's all my power.
Ooh, and that's
all
the
my
shroud.
power,
Oh.
but it's been 12 long years. Oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife, and now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy and let us puppets live.
For might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get
Thank you, Circe. No
home.
more
Though this
naked.
other way's
Makes me
very
happy.
dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is, this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to
Ooh.
the
I love the
underworld
use of blue here. It's so good. I love. Oh my
instead.
gosh.
I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
Ooh, ooh. And this entire time in this like monster form that Circe's been doing, the eyes have been like one blob, but now you see them. Like you're seeing the true Circe. I love it.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of
Ooh.
passion. I have been
That's
moments
beautiful. Oh my
before.
gosh.
Maybe one day.
Dude, that walk is so beautiful. Using using pillars for depth, first of all, is beautiful. But still having focus on Cersei is wonderful. I love it. It's just clean as heck, dude. I love it. Ani Flama has done an amazing job having this nice fluid and movement-based scenes, and I love it.
Once before. Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer no
Well,
more.
and look how sad that Nip was, dude. She liked the baby pig.
No more. Or maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer. So much power, so
Ooh.
much power.
And the introduction of color is amazing.
No, she not a bitch, she a puppeteer. No, she not a bitch, she a puppeteer. Yeah.
That was
There
beautiful.
are other ways.
That was beautiful. Ani Flama, you have an amazing style. I love it. For the first half of this, I was in shock that we had a basically naked woman on my screen. It's pretty terrified if you ask me. And then, of course, at the end, it all switched gears, obviously, and it was beautiful. I loved it. Look at the little nymphs, dude. My gosh. Okay, let's get started. Let's start off with Puppeteer. Dude, Puppeteer is a solid A, dude. Honestly, I love it. I think that it's overall amazing. The Eureka part is so good. Honestly, I love it. I have nothing to say. It's wonderful. I love it. Wouldn't you like? Wouldn't you like? I mean, I love Hermes. Troy is an amazing person. I don't know him. Amazing, singer. But that being said, I mean, I feel like except for that one middle part, the song is kind of just the same over and over again, which is not bad at all. It's okay. It's beats. And I also want to remind y'all before I continue that like I've cut out like D and F, dude. Like these are all like still top tier songs. Anyways, Fun 4. It's bottom of C. I'm gonna be honest. It's a good one. It's a good song. I love it. It's still like I've listened to it too many times to count. However, that being said, exposition. Honestly, like Polyphemus and more or less Open Arms, it's exposition. And I feel like song wise, exposition is so tedious. C is the exposition tier. Now watch, clip this in the future if I ever, change my mind and put like an exposition song in the first place. And last but not least, there are other ways. Again, I'm gonna put it in B tier. I feel like it's solid, but that being said, I feel like I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the Cersei Saga when it first came out, and it kind of just stuck in my mind. This has nothing to do with the animators. It's just the music animation, but it's not. It's only by the music, and music alone. I feel like the Cersei Saga is just lacking where other sagas are not. But yeah, this is my Cersei Saga tier list. Let's head back to the video. Well, thanks for watching the video. If you have any suggestions again for the Underworld Saga, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the jazz. And, as always, good luck, Godspeed, and good night.